Hello and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you for joining me. And let's play some more Victoria 2 in a PDM Concert of Europe campaign as the Empire of Mexico. Excuse me. So, last we left off, we had declared war on Colombia and we're trying to annex the Panama. So, we have Panama City here. We have all of Panama occupied. And I was trying to decide okay, I blockaded all of Colombia. Now, what should we do? Should we sit tight and hope for the best and hope that our war score will get to what we need to be, which is, if I remember correctly, let's go here to Colombia. They want 34 war score in order to be willing to cede Panama to me. And so I could either wait them out or I could fight them, destroy them entirely, and just keep expanding, or at least keep occupying their provinces here. Maybe even go for the capital. In fact, the capital might be enough for that winning blow. So I was debating it, and I decided, okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and invade Colombia. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this force here, since this province of Quibdó is the one that we need to pass through in order to advance into Colombia. We're gonna go ahead and let's go up to speed 3. And we're actually gonna, yeah, we're just gonna wipe that stack right now. Not really any attack value on this general, but that's okay. Let's see here. We are taking kind of an income hit. Hopefully that'll sort itself out just a little bit. Let's go ahead and let's also get this army here. So we're going to Quibdó, and then we're gonna go to Barranquilla. And we're just gonna occupy everything what we can, and we'll also go to the capital of Colombia, and we'll occupy what we can. Let's go to speed 4, actually. Um, Hopefully I don't get an attrition tick. I think I will, though. Oh, damn it. That's okay, though. I've got enough troops. I've got enough soldiers. How many soldiers do I have in my country? I have 45,000 soldiers. That's actually not a lot at all. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna occupy just a couple of these provinces. I don't want to occupy too many, um, but I do want to occupy what I can. And actually, look at that! Wow, Colombia's already started building railroads and such. We're definitely gonna have to jump on that pretty soon. Once this naval tree and technology is all settled up, we're gonna have to start working on industry for sure. Let's see where these guys headed. What is up with this here? I'm not sure what exactly that's about. Let's go over here. And so we're going to try and smash this force. It looks like they won't be able to resist. Let's see, Jungle Hills, that's the terrain. Okay, so they were stack wiped. We killed them all. Looks like we lost about 2,000 men as well, so that's kind of a lot, but that's okay. Let's go over here to Colombia. So we have 22 war score. We need 33. We're getting there. Alrighty, so let's finish up this last naval tech. Supply range goes up by 100%. Wow. It's 1836 right now, so we're going to need to be worrying about the Americans. We're going to need to be worrying about getting our new research tech soon, anyways, relatively soon. Let's go ahead and let's keep going with this here. Wanted, search high or search low? We'll go ahead and search high. Just because I know that there are fewer rich people in my country. Okay, let's go back here and let's actually go to Barranquilla. Let's see. Can we get Colombia to capitulate? Not yet. We have 28 war scores. So let's keep going. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's just go to Bogota just because it's the capital. We'll go ahead and just go ahead. Oh, hold on a second. Let's pause. Let's pause. Looks like they're gonna give us what we want. Acquire Panama. They have ceded. They've conceded. Let's not extend slavery. And let's see if we have any revolt risk in Panama. We do not, actually. Even though, I mean, there's not even that many people here. Very, very small population here in Panama. Only like 7,000 adult males, 5,000 here, 14,000. So really not a lot at all. So that's cool with me. That means that our Mexican population can move into the country. So that's absolutely fine with me. Let's see here. So let's check out real quick what our population is. So we have 36.6% of our people are Mexican. We have a lot of Nahua, Central American, Mayans, Native Americans, Caribeños, a lot of Zapotecs, Tarascans, and then we kind of have a whole plethora of other. And it looks like our most populous people are actually farmers who are Zapotec. So it's interesting. And if we look at here, we have 40% will assimilate to Mexican each month, or 40 people, not 40%, sorry. So that's pretty good. So we have a pretty decent assimilation rate, which is good to know. Okay, let's go ahead and let's lower military spending just a little bit, about 80% or so. Don't want to lower it too much. And so let's just double check real quick in our armies. We have a lot of artillery. We have a lot of infantry. Um, let's see here. So we have one hussar, a lot of infantry, a lot of artillery. So that's good. Religious temperance. Let's go ahead and I want to say let's encourage moralism. Let's check out this army as well. Oh, cool. Look at this here. Sprawling empire happened to us. I believe it's because we increased our population, but I'm not entirely certain. It might just be because we have a lot of land. I'm not entirely certain. So as you can see here, the United States is colonizing into Washington, Oregon and Washington now. So we may see some event of oh, well, here it is. Yeah, Republic of Texas. Frontier settlers brought into Tejas by the empresarios chafed under the increased taxes Santa Anna's regime levied. Tensions rose in the early 1930s, and the Texans increasingly talked of secession from Mexico, and perhaps to be followed by the annexation to the United States. Looks like here in 1835, Texan militia rose up in rebellion and proclaimed the Republic of Texas. And we marched up there under supposedly Santa Anna himself to crush the rebels. Okay, so this is important. This is a very, very important event for the rest of our campaign because it's either we resist Texas, destroy Texas, or we let it go and the US gets to basically annex Texas. So, we're going to take the historical route. This can be a little iffy because there are some events that really, really weigh the game against Mexico annexing Texas again. We're going to see how this goes. I want to be very, very careful, but we're going to go ahead. This cannot be allowed, so we're going to try and do the historical route, and we're going to try and crush Texas. So as you can see here, we actually have, see that right there, that Texas Second Army, or the Texas First Army, sorry. So we need to get some troops up north immediately. I'm actually trying to consider what's the fastest way to do that. I think actually we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna park some ships here. We're actually gonna go north into Galveston Bay. We need to get up there as soon as humanely possible. We destroyed that force here. Large nation happened to us. Okay, so let's go up north. I need land. I need to get some troops into these ships. I can carry 5 regiments, so that's 15,000. So let's go ahead and here. Let's load up some troops and let's get ourselves over to Texas real quick. We need to re-annex this territory as fast as we can, because the longer we have, the more likely that the United States will get an event to actually intervene. Looks like our first minister was appointed, and we have a landed gentleman. So RGO throughput goes up, factory throughput goes down, but we don't have any real factories anyway, so that's okay. So if we check out Texas, we actually see their relationship with the U.S. is cordial, and they have 4 influence so far. Oh, actually, we have some more factories being built, so that's kind of cool. It looks like our income did tank quite heavily. I'm a little surprised, actually. Let's go ahead and let's bring up the tariffs just a little bit. It's actually, I believe it's actually our naval maintenance that is making things super, super expensive. So, but that's okay. Looks like we have some problems with attrition. What's going on here? I actually would prefer not to march them all the way up there. Let's go ahead and let's use our naval forces to our best use. Naval invasions don't take too long. So we're gonna siege down as much as we can from the Texas Republic of Texas. If I had railroads, that would be really nice. I definitely need to focus on industrial tech pretty soon. Hopefully I can get early railroads, or at least experimental railroads, um, within the next 10 years or so. Let's go ahead. Let's go. Oh, we're already up to speed 4. Okay. We'll wait for just a second. Should I wait? Let's get some. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll send some more reinforcements real quick. Okay, looks like encourage clergyman's going pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and let's invade. Let's get back up to Merida. Let's leave that 27 stack down there. Okay, looks like we can do something. We can experiment with some colonies. I think it's because we have some colonial power. Oh, because we're secondary power now. Okay, so we advanced to become a secondary power. And we now have colonial power points. You can only have colonial power points when you are a secondary or primary power, or a great nation. Okay, so we're sieging down a lot of this here. The supply limit's actually pretty large, so it'll be faster if we keep all of our troops in one province. Let's go ahead. Let's finish this up. So, okay, and let's keep sieging things down. We're going to take San Antonio. Let's take Austin real quick. So I believe we need to occupy the whole country, if I'm correct. We have U.S. troops there, 39 stack, and Luke Charles right here next to New Orleans and Louisiana. So we need to be cautious. We don't have really any power against the United States. Actually, they have they have a large military force. They have 43 regiments and 70 ships. 70. And we have 26. Okay, so this is the events that I was talking about. So they purposefully placed in events to essentially lead to your defeat as Mexico. So here, they simulated how Santa Anna was captured during the Texan War of Independence. In a humiliating blow to Mexico's prestige, General Santa Anna has been captured within Texan territory, separated from our army, and found wandering the countryside in an attempt to return to Mexico. While in prison, he agreed to a series of treaties which recognized Texan independence among other guarantees, all in exchange for his safe return. We are now faced with the question: while the treaties are worthless, disregarding them and completely could give us the Americans a cause to intervene. Either one way, one thing is certain: the architect of this fiasco, Santa Anna's time and power, is done. So we either honor the treaty, and essentially we get 20 war exhaustion, 20 prestige. We call for a ceasefire for now, so we end the war, and we get even more war exhaustion, or we continue the war, and the Americans will do as they wish. We get 60 war exhaustion. We actually get 5 infamy, and there's a power vacuum. For 1 year. 1 year, actually. Yeah, a lot of militancy, a lot of consciousness. So what I pick here is going to be very, very important for the rest of our campaign. I'm going to go ahead and let's say we're going to continue the war. We're going to get that war exhaustion. We're going to get that infamy, but we're going to annex Texas right now, within the next probably 3 months. So now, as you can see, we have 61 war exhaustion, 20 infamy. Oh my lord, that is just atrocious. And actually you can see here, oh no, look at this. The United States has joined the war. Oh wow, this is not bueno. Let's mobilize. So, like I said, depends on you need to be very careful about what you do, but it looks like they have mobilized to fight us. They're coming after us here. They're going to try and fight us. And we're probably not going to win, to be honest. There's one chance that I have at victory, and that's if I can fight the Americans to a standstill. We may be able to make something happen. Unlikely, but let's try and do it. Let's make it fun. So, yeah, they're going to invade all along my territory here. Let's see, can we call any of our allies in? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, so they want the status quo. So let's see real quick. Can I annex Texas? Can I do it before the Americans really beat me up here? Um, let's get this province occupied, and I'm going to see if I can maybe offer them some sort of peace. Okay. And then Texas acquires Texas. Yeah, so now they're trying to free Texas, essentially. So I've annexed all of Texas, but now they're going to see if they can take it back. So my best bet is to just fight them to a standstill, kill as many of their armies as I can, and hope for the best. I don't imagine that I could win against them. Not only do they have a much larger army than we do, 43 regiments, but their tech is actually a lot better than mine. They have tech 6 out of 30. I only have 5 out of 30. And they usually have historically very, very good generals. So we have absolutely gone into atrocious debt because we're fighting the United States. A lot of our goods actually came from the United States. So let's see if we can meet them in open battle. We have a lot of infantry. We've got a lot of artillery. We've got some cavalry. I need to pick the absolute best general that I have for this. Attrition plus 10%, attack, defense, and morale. Morale, organization, experience. Morale, speed, and experience. I'm going to go with this guy. And we're actually not going to auto-assign the leader here. So we're going to fight the Americans, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so we finished one of our techs. And truthfully, it might even be worth taking a really, really quick... it might be worth picking a really, really good army tech right now. It depends on how long I'm going to be at war with the United States. No, but also these will take forever. They will take so long. 7,000 research points. How many do we gain in a year? And still lie. Experimental railroad. Let's see if maybe we can get an experimental railroad. When is this going to be done? This will be done by 1838. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get an experimental railroad, and then we'll save up some points. You can save up points, essentially, for let's save up some points so we can get that research tech. Let's see what we can do here. So we're battling the Americans. We actually just won this battle. We lost 3,000. They lost 7,200. Okay. But that's the thing is we have a living crap ton of war exhaustion. The U.S. has none. So essentially, they have a much better chance of fighting this war than we do. So let me check my status. Are there any great powers that maybe could help us out? See, we're friendly with the United States themselves, so that's not going to happen. So we have some troops. We do. We really do. I'm trying to as fast as humanely possible, as best as I can. I'm actually going to detach. Let's go down here. We're going to detach all of my transports. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my main fleet. I have 13 heavy ships and 8 light ships. And I'm going to see if I can blockade these guys. Looks like we have a tragedy at the coal mine, national tragedy. All right, even more militancy, even more consciousness. Let's see, what's up with the Americans? They got 6,000 up here, 14,000 up here. And let's go to speed 3. This is crazy. I don't actually know if I was even expecting to win that battle. Okay, so they have some troops coming in here. They're coming for Las Cruces, the 13 stack there. Let's go ahead and let's move up some troops here into El Paso. See if I can do something here. We're going to come over to our fleet, detach a frigate, and we're going to see if we can blockade a lot of this territory. Looks like we may hopefully get a defensive bonus here. They're going to arrive in Las Cruces in the 24th of September. Wow. That's a long time. When are these guys going to get there on the 14th, huh? Wow, they have a really crappy speed. Okay, so they have another 31,000 men right there. Holy crap. Let's keep using frigates. We need to keep advancing. We have a pretty decent supply range now. Let's get some more troops up here in the north. So we're going to be facing off against their force. It's on the 24th of September. So we have some more troops up here. We have reinforcements coming in for the battle. And it looks like we're going to come out of this victorious, actually. Check it out. Let's see, rolled a 9 to their 1. They have a crossing penalty, 4 to 0. Ooh, we beat them pretty bad. 9,000 to 5,000. Well, in truth, it's actually not that great. Let's move our entire army. We have 48,000 men. We're going to move on, what is this, Lubak. And then we have another 12,000 right here. So let's keep them in reserve. We have 6,000 in Cuba. Let's get that 6,000. I don't really know if I can afford to take any chances here. This is going to be close. I don't expect to come out of this victorious, like I said, but if I can wear them down enough, we might be able to make something happen. I have a ridiculous amount of war exhaustion though. Oh my gosh. And I am going myself into incredible debt. Look at that. We owe 143,000 talents to the United Kingdom. We're 12th in the world in military power. We have 30 military power. The United States is 51. So really, it's not a huge discrepancy. I think a lot of this power actually comes from my ships. Only 3. We actually have pretty decent leaders. Whoa, they have a fleet on the way to the Florida Straits. So we are blockading them right now. They have a massive fleet on the way. I can't see how many ships there are here. Are we able to get out of here in time? They'll be on the 28th, and we'll be there. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, so we kind of, and we got to see if we can reinforce this battle. They have 70 ships. That's 38 of them right there. Okay, so we are reinforcing this battle. So far, we're winning. They just reinforced, and I think we're gonna have to pull out of that engagement. Let's show right here. So we have 3 stacks there. Can I retreat? Okay, so I lost 7,000. They lost 6,600. That's not bad. We were able to pull out of that engagement. We're gonna come over here to the naval battle and let's check it out. They have 22 frigates. They have 14 clipper transports. I have 13 man of wars, 7 frigates, 5 transports, and I actually have a pretty damn good general. Organization plus 22%, experience plus 10%, morale 12.7% increase, defense 0.3. He's an ambitious careerist. Here, James Jones. He's got a 3.7% morale increase, but he's got a minus 7.3% to organization, a minus 5% to speed, and a plus 5% to attrition. So we actually may come out of this engagement victorious, but they do have more reinforcements here from their fleet, and they're coming in. Okay, so they reinforced. They have 28 heavy ships, 22 light ships, and 12 transports. So we're gonna have to pull out of that engagement. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and withdraw. And the thing is about withdrawals is they're not immediate. They take some time. Okay, so we do have to retreat. Looks like they have their troops. They're gonna follow us in here. I'm still trying to retreat from this battle. And let's go ahead and let's try and pull out the best that I can. So they lost 8 ships. They lost 6 frigates, 2 transports. We lost no heavies. We lost 2 frigates, and we lost 5 transports. So we lost less than they did. We lost frigates, we lost transports, but we have heavy ships still. Let's see, are we going to be able to pull something through here? I really don't know. I actually really don't know. I'm going to start too soon, maybe not. It's going to have to be some really decisive battle. Let's get this is 9,000 men. They're moving to Austin, so let's have 32,000 here in San Antonio, and let's have 21,000 in Austin, and we're going to see if we can somehow pull something together. Looks like they have their fleet here. I think their fleet is maybe going to try and blockade my country. Pressing concerns. Up to 20 or 10 liberal in the House. We're going to go ahead and go up to 10 liberal. So what I think we're going to do is, this is dry grassland, this is forested farmland, and this is rich farmland. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is we maybe could pull something together and we can actually beat them in this fight. Can I get some more troops? I'm going to try. We're number 60 in the world. So we've taken a significant... Oh, that's right, I don't have any money. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. I'm still trying to really think about what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here, and we're gonna come back to this in the next episode. We're gonna see if we can beat the United States. I'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you.